refresh my memory. Was it Valerie who locked me in the glove compartment? That's called losing things. Salem and I are clogging. Good night. Hey everyone, so I've got another Sabrina review today, and this is episode 20 of the second season, My Nightmare The Car. As you can tell by the introduction, I only had two things to say when I do my little quirky introduction thing at the beginning, whatever. I just don't think this episode is overly compelling. I love the morals in it. There's a lot of messages in this one. There's a lot of things to pay attention to. But as far as enjoyment of an episode goes, it's not the best. There's nothing majorly wrong with it. It isn't as fun. It isn't as lively or as entertaining as the others. There's nothing majorly memorable about it. There are no interesting spells done. Spells don't really backfire as such. Sabrina gets a car, basically. She gets a car from the other realm after she fails to share a car with Valerie. So she gets one from the other realm for, I think it was $5 plus $1.50 a month payment. So that's, pathetically cheap for a car. But of course, cars in the other realm are a novelty because witches don't need them. And she gets this car, but it's a talking car, and it's a car with an attitude, and it won't do what she says. And it gets her into a bit of bother, especially when the car somehow falls into Mr. Kraft's hand for his date with Aunt Hilda. That, I think, was quite interesting. It added a bit of a twist to it, because the main moral is don't lie. Well, first of all, if your aunts say don't get a car, you don't get a car. You don't go against what your guardians say. Technically speaking, you shouldn't. There's a moral there. It's also, the other moral is kind of, don't do something that you're not ready for. It's a big responsibility. You should really think decisions through. And that's advice I should take. I should really start thinking decisions through before I leap in with both feet and regret it afterwards. But throwing in Mr. Kraft and Hilda was quite unnecessary for the basic plot, but it really did bring something else into it, which I love. As I said, the plot of this is brilliant. There's nothing wrong with the plot. There are morals. It's great. It's just, it lacks something. It lacks energy and it lacks excitement. So I watch it. Of course I watched it. I just watched it half an hour ago when I was making my notes for the introduction of this. And time flies with this episode. There are a couple of episodes where you kind of think, is this still on? Are we still on this episode? This one goes by quite quickly. It is quite quick paced, and the events that unfold, it happens quite rapidly, which I like. As much as I'd like Sabrina to last forever, episodes like this I do like to be over fairly quickly so I can go and watch Pancake Madness. And it's just lacking in magic, and that is an element I don't like, even though the whole thing is about a magic car. There are no real spells. Hilda and Zelda are being audited, which means they don't really get to do much magic or incantations and things. Oh, however, Beth Broderick, I love. This is one of my favourite Beth episodes. I think she is adorable in this one. Zelda is perfect. It is one of my favourite Beth episodes. However, if you ask me to name my top 5 Beth Zelda episodes, this wouldn't spring to mind. But when I'm watching it, I'm thinking, yeah, that's great. One of my favourite scenes in this one, because I do have a favourite scene, is where the auditor has put a lock on her laptop, and she hands her a hat, a magic hat, and she basically takes the wand and just bounces it off of the hat, and it's just her expression is so cute. So I do love Zelda in this, but as I said, it's just lacking something to make it completely unique for me. But let me know your thoughts on this. Maybe you do love it, maybe you think it's one of the best ones, maybe you like the lack of magic, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, Monday is my Sabrina day. I tend to upload a Sabrina review every Monday. I don't know if anybody's noticed that. I've been doing that for about 2 months now, maybe. Just thought I'd point that out. So if you are only subscribed to my Sabrina videos, give my other ones a watch. You may enjoy them, but if not, they'll be on every Monday for the foreseeable future. But let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!